Hello everybody, Robbie here. I'm just going to turn my camera around quickly, okay? See that? You see that? Yeah. Officials failed to act in jails and prisons when COVID-19 hit. And as you all know, I lost my son from COVID-19 related pneumonia, which he had caught in a West Coast jail, okay? He was never treated in that jail, okay? He was in there for 9 months. And when he was released, they didn't test him. He had sores all over his body. He was obviously sick, and they failed to do that. But again, I'm going to say it again, okay? But they made sure that everyone needed to be vaccinated. You couldn't enter restaurants. You couldn't enter anywhere without a vaccination. And you had to show your vaccination card, which is a HIPAA violation, okay? A HIPAA violation. A lot of families lost a lot of their family members that were in jails and in prisons, etc. And the majority of the people that were in the jails and prisons had drug issues and mental issues, which were AKA the vulnerable, okay? And they failed them. They failed the families. They failed this country. They failed this world. And I've been reading about Dr. Fauci and his wife, Christine Grady, okay? He made $480,000 a year, and she made pretty close to it. But during the pandemic, their riches went to over $12 million, okay? Over $12 million from grants and this and that from different colleges and just the whole entire thing. While families were struggling to survive, okay, to live, to grieve, which they weren't able to properly grieve the ones that they lost because they couldn't even have funerals and funeral homes, the whole thing, hospitals when they passed away in hospitals and, just all of it, okay? But there was the elite out there, okay, that was able to have that. And Dr. Fauci was caught with off a hot mic, I guess you can call it, or a hot camera, with his mask on his chin once he thought the camera stopped. And he was going door to door pushing for those COVID-19 vaccinations. We all know about the vaccinations and the harm that it does to the people, to the children, all of it, okay? Just everything, all of it, okay? And COVID-19 was not handled properly, okay? I grieve my son every day, but a lot of us grieve our lost members, and we lost a lot of people from the side effects of the vaccinations as well. So either way, even if my son was going to get the vaccination or the treatments or anything, his mortality rate was so low, it was unbelievable. But being in the jails during the COVID-19 was a failure to the system, like everything else is a failure to the system. We all know what's going on in Minnesota. And I'm pretty sure it's countrywide, okay? Definitely everyone needs to be investigated as far as with the grants and just the whole thing, just the whole entire thing. But at the end of the day, the vulnerable suffered, and everyone was vulnerable during the pandemic and before that, during the AIDS pandemic, just all of it. And Dr. Fauci is definitely related down to the HIV vaccinations, which killed a lot of men. Some women, but a lot of gay men, okay? A lot of bad things happen under Dr. Fauci's watch, and that's a fact. You can investigate that. I don't mean to sound so angry, but I'm just tired. I think we all are tired. People just skating and making money, and just the whole thing, even down to certain politicians getting money from Big Pharma, Pocahontas, all of them, all those people. Okay, the socialistic groups, all right, the liberalism is insane, okay? They try to suppress the people, knock them down, suppressing them where they're weak, all right? I saw a video from a certain person named Nick, okay? And there was a woman outside saying, ice, ice, go away, go away. Do you know how mentally insane she sounded? This is the point I'm trying to make. There are so many vulnerable and mentally challenged people out there, and it's doing nothing but destroying this country. okay, the liberties of this country, the whole entire thing. We have to get the mentally ill off the streets, okay? We have to help the drug addicted. All of it, just one big circle. You know where I'm going with this, okay? But we have to have some kind of grief counseling for people in all aspects from A to Z, just all of it. And we need more investigations, and especially with Dr. Fauci and his wife, Christina Grady, and all the people affiliated with them, and universities. Okay, if you look it up, a lot of universities were involved with them as well, giving grants and awards and trophies. Trophies for what? For murder? Because at the end of the day, it's murder. Murder on humanity. Crimes against humanity. And a lot of people need to face what they did. And even if they don't face it here on earth, you know, the man upstairs, God, is judging. And believe me, he's looking down and he sees everything that's going on. And heaven is not happy. All right, everybody, just the end of the day, evil never, ever wins. All the masks will come off, and everybody that is guilty of what they did will face what they did. All right, one big, beautiful, healthy bill. One big, beautiful, healthy bill. Let's help our vulnerable. Let's help our people, and then maybe we can help the world. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day, okay? Just have faith. At the end of the day, like I said, evil never wins. Have faith. God bless you, God bless America, and God bless the world. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful week. And Happy New Year. Stay well.